Could you imagine the betrayal? The sheer gut punch of seeing your team, the one you bleed for, seemingly erase their highest paid star from their own marketing materials? It's not just an oversight. It feels like a public shaming, a chilling message sent directly to the fans, and more importantly, to the player himself. What on earth is going on with Elias Pettersson and the Vancouver Canucks? The silence is deafening, and the implications are absolutely seismic. It started subtly, a Vancouver Canucks team graphic circulating online, featuring key players, but conspicuously missing one of the biggest. Then came the season ticket site video, the Facebook ad, all showcasing the team stars, yet leaving out Elias Pettersson entirely. The only trace? A fan sign bearing his number, a cruel reminder of his absence from the official narrative. This wasn't just a minor blip on the radar for the Vancouver faithful. Across the entire NHL, front offices took notice. As Frank Saravalli of Daily Faceoff revealed on Hal Ford and Brough, Pettersson's snub became a hot topic of conversation among general managers around the league. One GM even directly confronted Saravalli. Do you know why the Canucks left Pettersson off that infographic? He's their highest paid player. That question isn't just about a graphic. It cuts to the very heart of the mystery surrounding Elias Pettersson and his future in Vancouver. What is going on? Pettersson isn't the only notable name curiously absent from the Canucks' latest marketing blitz. And that, in itself, might be just as telling, if not more so. While Pettersson's omission raised eyebrows, the disappearance of Thatcher Demko, the team's undisputed #1 goalie, is equally perplexing. Despite being the backbone of the Canucks' success, Demko is nowhere to be seen, while new backup Kevin Lankinen prominently features. Is this a subtle signal that both players are being quietly shopped? It's certainly a possibility that cannot be ignored. Or perhaps, and this is a more uncomfortable thought, it reflects deeper internal frustrations within the organization. Could be a cultural reset, an attempt to weed out players the front office perceives as entitled or difficult. Whatever the underlying reason, it's undeniably striking that two of the team's most recognizable and important stars can no longer be reliably used to sell tickets. This pattern makes you wonder, is this yet another misstep, another head-scratching gaffe from the organization's leadership? It feels like every second season, the Canucks stumble into some bizarre situation that makes you question their decision-making. Is this another one of those times, a perfect storm brewing that could define the 2024-25 season in all the wrong ways? Let's be clear, Pettersson's absence from a team marketing graphic doesn't automatically mean a trade is imminent, but it absolutely screams that something is fundamentally off between the player and the organization. Whether the decision to exclude him was a calculated, intentional move or a colossal public relations oversight, the outcome is the same. It's a problem. This comes on the heels of Pettersson signing a massive contract extension earlier this year, a deal that was supposed to solidify him as a Canucks franchise centerpiece for years to come. Yet, the ink barely dried before his underwhelming play at the Four Nations face-off became another piece of the unsettling puzzle. Under the intense scrutiny of the global hockey community, Pettersson didn't look comfortable, he didn't dominate, and he certainly didn't live up to the sky-high expectations placed upon him. Each subpar performance only added more fuel to the ever-growing narrative that something is simply not right. Behind the closed doors of NHL front offices, league insiders like Saravalli confirmed that the Canucks' puzzling decisions, including that now infamous graphic, are feeding a growing league-wide curiosity. General managers are watching, dissecting every move, every perceived slight. And if that was enough, fans of teams like the Buffalo Sabres and Philadelphia Flyers have already started to openly express their hope that their teams might make a run at Pettersson. Now, with former Canucks head coach Rick Tocchet at the helm of the Flyers, his potential interest or lack thereof in Pettersson would speak volumes about what's truly going on with the Swedish forward's game. Could the growing unrest and fan speculation in Vancouver trickle into actual, concrete interest from GMs? Saravalli believes it absolutely could. This time of year is when front offices have time to get creative, he explained. Starting in April, when a team season ends early, execs throw ideas at the wall. They hold think tank sessions, literally sitting on couches with whiteboards, writing down 50 names and asking, what if? According to Saravalli, this is precisely how many trade ideas, Even the ones that initially sound far-fetched begin to form. And when a player of Elias Pettersson's caliber is involved, it doesn't take much for the wheels to start turning. The intrigue is palpable, and the opportunity is there for a shrewd GM to pounce. The narrative around Pettersson now mirrors a classic hockey trope: the idea that a change of scenery could unlock a struggling star's true potential. Several teams reportedly believe they could be the ones to fix Pettersson, to get him out of a pressure cooker market like Vancouver and into a quieter city with a more supportive environment, a better tactical fit, and a tailored training regimen. It's a foundational belief in hockey. Truly talented players don't just forget how to play. Sometimes they simply need the right situation, the right support system, and a fresh start to rediscover their elite form. For a team willing to take a calculated risk, Pettersson represents an incredibly intriguing, high-upside gamble. He's still young, he's under contract for the long term, and if he manages to bounce back to his 100-point form, he immediately becomes an absolute steal. The question is, which team will be brave enough to take that leap of faith? Of course, all of this is still speculative, but in the NHL, speculation often has a way of becoming reality. The Canucks aren't publicly shopping Pettersson. Not yet, anyway, but the rumblings are louder than ever. Leaving your supposed franchise player off a crucial marketing piece, especially one you just committed to for a long time, sends a powerful, undeniable message, whether intentional or not. Whether Vancouver is quietly considering a change of scenery for their star, or simply trying to navigate a challenging situation with a seemingly disgruntled player, one thing is certain: we will hear more about this in the weeks ahead. The NHL draft and the frenzy of free agency are rapidly approaching. While Pettersson might still be a Canuck come fall, do not be surprised if more teams start picking up a phone and inquiring about his availability. After all, GMs are fans too, and they've definitely noticed something's up in Vancouver. What they choose to do with that information is going to be the defining story of this offseason. What do you think is going on with Elias Pettersson? Is he on his way out, or is this just a rough patch for a star player? Share your theories in the comments below. And if you're as gripped by this mystery as we are, hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest breaking news and analysis from around the league.